2006 Suzuki SV1000S. And that is a Yoshimura carbon fiber full exhaust system. And we're going to be shortening it today. Probably about 3 inches, 3 or 4 inches. Just enough to tuck and tidy it up on the ass end there. And we're going to show you how to do it. Alright, well first we're going to have to do a sound test so we can do a before and after. First things first, we got to take this thing off. So you remove the clamp, obviously, and then remove the springs, and it will slide right off. All right, here we go. Okay, so here's our pipe, and basically we're only cutting off about 3 inches off of this thing. We're just tidying up the back. So what I've done is gone and I have marked it in about 3 or 4 different spots around the can. Measured off of the carbon fiber. You know, make sure you're measuring exactly on the carbon fiber if that's where you want to cut from. Or just make sure you're measuring from the same spot. So I got like 4 marks, and we'll draw a nice circle around the entire thing so we can make sure our blade stays on it. Because we're not using a chop saw or anything, we're using a hacksaw. And we don't want the blade to twist or move or anything like that. So we're going to be very careful. But first, we need to start by drilling out these rivets. So rivets are really easy to drill out. You just grab a bit that's about a little bit bigger than that hole, and it should drill right out, and we'll have those done in a few seconds. All right, here we go. That's all right there. So you do that to every rivet. Okay, so we just hacksawed the end of there. You're just gonna hack the end off. There we go. And you're gonna see the packing left, you know, obviously, and basically, so we're gonna remove that packing, and then we gotta get, ooh, look at that. Yeah, we gotta get all of that out so that we can repack this bad boy back in there. Yeah, yeah. Because we only want mustache. Because we only want that piece. We don't need that piece. We just need that piece. So right now, we are just filing to make sure that we get that thing onto our line here. So yeah, you just want to make sure you're at your line, and then we're going to remove some other stuff off the tip. So basically, when you take this thing off, you're going to have this inner mesh right here. It's going to be attached to that, and it's really kind of stamped on there real good. So you are going to have to clean this up. So we're just taking an angle grinder and getting that out of the way. And then we've actually flared this end out, so it's going to squeeze right over that and kind of just pound in there. We'll put a block over the end of it. Should go right on. Not bad. So, yeah. Just a little dead blow hammer and a block, and you just pop that bad boy back down on there. Get it all lined up. Now we still have to drill the holes, but you notice we have marked each spot where there is a hole, and we're going to put our trusty clamp back on there, mark all of the holes where they need to be, and hopefully we get the drill perfect, basically. We think that they're about 5/16 down on center, so we're going to measure and just put a little dot and see if we're pretty good. More to come. Alright, so it is cut, it is redone. We went ahead and we re-riveted, whoops, wrong end. We re-riveted the band back on there, you can see that. So you will need a rivet gun and a 3/16 inch drill. You can see where the bracket used to sit. We're actually going to polish this up, so it should get back to looking a lot shinier like that. So once you've done this and you've got this bracket that's been here for any length of time, it's going to dull this section where the sun's been hitting it on all that. So you can take some polish and stuff and maybe a buffing wheel or something, and it'll come back. So I'm going to finish putting the springs on and putting the strap on. We're going to fire it up and see what it sounds like. And granted, it's not much shorter. I mean, we only took 3 inches off, but you can see from the first part that it does clean up the back. It's not sticking out past the tail now. We really like that, so it looks good.